Hi Collective, I'm just here to do a collective reading for Capricorn. My name's Julie from Moon Crystal Magic. I've just pulled the Tower card. So something's happening for you at the moment, and this reading is for what's happening in your relationship right now. Something's happening for you at the moment, Capricorn, which is like a Tower moment. We'll keep on going a bit further so we can see what's happening in this relationship. We've also just pulled the Eight of Swords, which is like you're feeling like you're stagnant, stuck, or bound in some way to some kind of relationship. Feels like, here's the card here, the Eight of Swords. It's showing that you feel like you're not able to see everything clearly, like you've got no clarity. And then there's this Tower, which is the first card that came out. So we'll keep on going on and see what else Spirit has to say for you, Capricorn. But this message is for the relationship that you're in right now, or a relationship that's coming towards you, or one that you've just ended. So it's very much something that's very much in the present now. Okay, so then we have the Empress here. So this is saying that you've been feeling like in your Empress energy, you've been nurturing yourself. So very possibly it is something that's in the past, and you've just had this Tower moment, and you've come out of it realizing that it's not something that you deserved. That's too many cards have just come out there. Spirit, can you please help us with these messages for Capricorn in this relationship they're having now? Okay, then we have the World. So the World is like the last card in the tarot. So that's definitely saying that it's something that's ended. So Capricorn, this is a relationship that's just ended for you. So I'm just going to bring you some clarity on this to make sure that you can see what exactly was going on with this relationship for you. Okay, we have the Magician. So it looks like the person that you were with is someone that was using, like, trying to trick you and, use their resources to be sneaky, basically. The Magician is a card of saying that you have all of the tools available, to create magic. And so when it's talking about somebody else, it's suggesting that they've been doing magic against you. So if that's how you've been feeling, and that's how you were feeling in your relationship, that someone was trying to trick you or do magic on you, then that's what we're talking about here. Okay, then we have the Six of Pentacles has come out. The Six of Pentacles speaks about like a generosity. So you could have been really generous to this person, in all sorts of ways, financially, with love, with everything. And then we have the Fool, which is the beginning of the tarot. So you have the Fool and the World. So the Fool is like the universe saying to you that you've done that part in your life, that lesson has been learnt, and now you're ready to start a new time of your life. And then that came out with the Star, which is like the wish card. So you're wishing for something, good and new to come into your life. And then you have the High Priestess as well. So she's all about using your intuition. So she's saying to you to keep your intuition about you at the moment. We also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers have come out. So you may have thought that this relationship was something that was going to be long lasting. You could have even been married or had a long-term commitment to this person. And it's now ended, basically because there was, some kind of trickery going on, and it's been a big Tower moment because that was the first card that came out. Let's keep on going here and see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, more messages please for Capricorn on this relationship that they've just come out of, or that they're in right now. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from another deck. I'm going to pull from my Lightseers deck and see. Spirit, can you please bring us messages here for Capricorn regarding the relationship that they're in right now, or relationship that they've just come out of, please, Spirit. Messages please for Capricorn on this relationship they've just come out of, please. Can you give us some messages on what's happening with this person, who they were? Bring some clarity please to Capricorn. So some cards have just come out. Again, we have the Ten of Cups. So this would have been a relationship where you thought it was like a forever relationship. You would have felt like, maybe it was someone you were married to. You would have felt like it was something that was a permanent, forever, and now you've been left feeling like you're out in the cold. you've been left feeling like, you know, you're just, look at the card, look at the girl here, she's like devastated. And with the Pentacles, that's to do with your finances. So it's possible that it's affected your finances, the end of this relationship. And then we also have the Queen of Wands, which is doubled here with the 2 decks. So the Queen of Wands is like a very passionate kind of person, and someone who's also been like manifesting as well. So that may be you, or it may be this other person. We'll pull some more cards and we'll get some more clarity here. Okay, can we have some clarity on this Queen of Wands, please? Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups. So this Queen of Wands, be it male or female, because it's not gender specific in the tarot, you would have felt like they were your wish fulfillment, like your the love of your life. That's how you would have felt about this person. And it's turned out that it's just not, it's all come crashing down basically. Then we have the High Priestess again. That's twice we've had the High Priestess again, double cards. So Spirit's saying to you, keep your intuition up. Use your intuition always. Use your gut feelings. You know, always trust your gut feeling with everything that happens in your life, because your gut feeling is always telling you the truth. Can we have some more clarity here, please? Some more answers, please, for the collective of Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so this would have been the reason the relationship ended is because there would have been a third party here. So whether that be a third party in the cheating way, or third party as in someone interfering in your relationship, but there was definitely an involvement of somebody else in this relationship that's just either just ended or is about to end. It's something that's very, very recent though, Capricorn. This message is pretty specific as well, Capricorn. It won't be for everybody, but you'll know if it's for you. If it resonates, keep on watching. If not, then you can move on to the next video. And then we have the Star again. Lots of double cards coming out, which means that there's lessons that the universe wants you to learn here. The Star is a wish card. So you're probably wishing that, you know, none of this had even happened. You're obviously in a place at the moment of, you know, feeling quite, you know, devastated, out in the cold, sorrowful about it. But the clarity that's being brought here to you is that this person did have a third party going on. As I said, whether that third party was someone they were cheating with, or if it was just people they were listening to, people that were interfering in your relationship. If people are able to interfere in your relationship to the point that your partner listens to them, then that means that it wasn't a solid relationship in the first place, which is why the Tower would be here. That's why it would have all come crashing down. Okay, I'm going to just grab another deck here and we'll get some more clarity here. Okay, I'm just going to use my Rider-Waite deck here and get some more answers. Can you talk to us, please, about the Tower, please, Spirit, for Capricorn? Why is the Tower here? We have the Strength card. So the Strength card's here to tell you that you are strong and you have built up some resilience, and you probably already knew that something was going on. So you were expecting this Tower to come crashing down, and you have got strength on your side. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely something has affected your finances through this breakup. So I'm talking to somebody who was probably, as I said, in a long-term commitment or married, and the relationship has come to an end because of a third party involved. But you are very strong, Capricorn, and you've got this. Yep, and Spirit's saying to you to really keep your intuition and be very mindful of this person if they, you know, trying to come back in or anything like that, because, you know, they've been sneaky, basically sneaking around behind your back. Okay, and they have left you out in the cold now. So, you know, when people leave you out in the cold like that, and whether they're cheating or if they're just, you know, listening to other people, then they're not worthy of being in your life, because you deserve to be loved fully in the way that you should be loved, which is with honesty and truth and respect. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords here. which is showing you feel it's like a stuck feeling. It feels like you're feeling stuck at the moment. Maybe you've broken up with this person and you just feel stuck, like you haven't been able to get them out of your life still. But the Eight of Swords also says to you that that's just a feeling. You can actually, you've got the strength behind you here, see? Strength here. So you're not stuck. You can get away from this situation. You don't, remember that you are strong and you've got strength, and you've got your angels and spirit guides always with you, guiding you, and they're always there for you, and they'll be bringing you strength. You just have to ask them if you want guidance from them, and they'll come. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like a new kind of beginning, and the Page of Wands here is like bringing in some kind of a message. So the message that it's trying to give to you, I feel, is from the universe, which is saying, you can have a brand new beginning here. And that's what you should be having here now, Capricorn. You don't have to feel stuck anymore. Yeah, the universe is offering you something new. He's putting their hand out to you and offering you a new beginning. And that's the message here with the page. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now, Capricorn, and hopefully that's given you some clarity on what was happening with your relationship right now. If you like my video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.